Everybody, thanks for tuning in. Part B, the commentary. So here we have the report of the late Jeff German. His family put out a statement that basically he's a family man and also just brought to light any possible wrongdoing. So he was a journalist. He was an investigative journalist. Okay? He already released some information, and they said that there was more to come. So here's a statement the family said Jeff was a loving and loyal brother, uncle, and friend who devoted his life to his work exposing wrongdoing in Las Vegas and beyond. And it seems to me, based on this story, that is what cost him his life. This one right here. So he's the county administrator? So it says that Jeff German, the investigative reporter, was reporting wrongdoing, and as a result, he lost his position. And additional reporting was pending. So that report, the additional information that he had available, that was pending, hadn't even come out yet. So it makes me wonder if that is why he came up with the plan that, okay, more is going to come out. Maybe he was fearing possible legal action, maybe facing a felony or felonies. So he planned it, has the little get up on and everything, the hat in 100-degree weather. You know it's hot in Vegas. Oh my gosh. It makes me wonder, maybe he was trying to stop the additional information from coming out. And why? Well, let's try it again. If the reporter Jeff is an investigative journalist and reports wrongdoing, obviously more wrongdoing was possibly going to come out. Is what I can surmise from that. And maybe he thought, oh, I'm going to take care of it. Went to the man's home, obviously planned this, premeditated, it appears, based on a story, stabbed him 7 times. However, what he didn't know, you got your vehicle there, and also the DNA is under the reporter's fingernails. So there's a story about you lost. Another story is pending based on, I'm assuming, further investigation. So did you want to make sure that story didn't get out? Is that what's really going on? You want to make sure that story did not get out? So obviously, that position that he had, it leads me to think the position that this man has with the county, the administrator, that was his life. That position, that power, the money, possible influence. And seeing that all go away, he was defined by that position and power. It would lead me to think. Now, did you listen closely to this part of this report? This is a prosecutor, and they're calling it a revenge killing. So it's like saying, hey, you cost me my position. I'm going to take your life. Wow.
Telus' arrest report says that he attacked Gehrman on the side of his home as soon as he saw him, stabbed him 7 times in the neck and torso, then calmly walked away in what prosecutors called a revenge killing.
Ruined his political career, likely his marriage, and this was him lashing out, the defendant lashing out at the cause of the unraveling of his life at this point.
Okay, now, unraveling of his life ruined his political career. How was it ruined? How did someone else ruin it? If this man is an investigative journalist, so this here is Telus on the screen, okay, this is the suspect. If Jeff German, being an investigative journalist, reports wrongdoing, if he didn't do anything wrong, how did that reporter ruin your life? Maybe you ruined your life. See, he's got in my opinion, real dusty traits. Always blame somebody else for your failure. A dusty, be it in the hood, the trailer parks, the suburban city to the high rise. They will get women with children, get women pregnant and blame the women. They didn't have to help that child. Dusties do wrongdoing all the time. They will still commit crimes. So this one here, you want to blame the journalist who does investigative reporting, obviously found something on you. You want to blame them. The demise of your life, losing your position. But what did you do to contribute to it? True suspect behavior. Dusties are never accounted for anything, whether they were in Timberlands, a suit and tie, an adult ABC 123 felony onesie, the jumpsuit. Dusties are never accountable for their behavior. Now, the last thing I want to touch on was that he mentioned the likelihood of his marriage. And whoa, what does your job have to do with your marriage? Did you hear him say it? The likelihood of his marriage.
And what prosecutors called a revenge killing.
Ruin his political career, likely his marriage.
Okay, so what does his job have to do with likelihood of your marriage? If it's all about love, for better or worse. Because the job is more than the job, the position, his status in life is tied to the marriage. That's a lot of things that the mammies and black women are not teaching their daughters. Just look at you find one, he only needs to do two things. BB. In the black community, the raising is pretty much for a black woman to get a man. You just need two things. BB, breathing and black. And that's that. Provider, are you girl, don't be asking for too much now. You don't have to expect that. Setting low expectations. So this here, the likely his marriage. Why would his job cost him his marriage? Because that's why she's there. For a man that's a provider. Or she's an opportunity. Who will be digging for dust? A man you got to carry on your back. Likely his marriage. Why? Because the job, his ability to provide, to be a provider, is all tied to that marriage. If he can't provide, like Becky, ready to bounce. And likely his marriage. You just lost the job. What's the job have to do with it? It has everything to do with it. And how do you know at home? She might have told him, you're ruined and I'm out. And he just freaked out. I'm going to kill a person that told on me. Did the story. Was that his thinking? Doesn't seem far-fetched given the allegations of his actions, the alleged actions. So likely his marriage. What does that job have to do with his marriage? Because the job is supposed to bring in a paycheck to provide for the family. The job may be a position of a little power, some influence. The job is the upside. And without it, no paycheck, no provider, no family. Look like somebody ready to go. But see, black women, we're just taught to hold on no matter what. You might be wrecking your brain. Got to support him and take care of his kids. Before you can't have him in jail because of no child support now. So already set up for love to equal suffering. Sure, things may happen, but we got to change the narrative to automatically, okay, a few good days now, your life just goes downhill the rest. That's crazy. It's not even worth it. So I want to point that out. What does the job have to do with that marriage? Oh, it has everything to do with it. It has everything to do with it. Why? That's why she's depending on him having a job in that position to take care of her and if they have a family. The marriage is about the contract. Not all about having some pretty babies and, we're going to go to the park. It's about the contract. What can he provide? Life is business, so is marriage. It's about the contract. So it makes me wonder, his contract is about to end. Why would they mention that? Oh, she's a gold digger. No. She's singing about herself, opportunity. Do you blame her? A many woman right now, especially in the BC, don't want to say it, but is already married to, hooked up, booed up, a baby mama by a homeless man. And what I mean by homeless, he don't have his own address. It's either hers or his mama or his grandmama. Most don't even have a contract, with 70% of the homes being head of household by women. So yeah, likely his marriage. Did you catch that? All about the contract. So this here, people are unraveling from the top to the bottom. I think Uniquely Vicky put that in there about how people were saying on Reddit, which I got to get back on because I want to see too, about them, they're losing jobs. Well, losing those top paying jobs, 6-figure income, 7-figure incomes. What about homelessness? It shows you people are starting to unravel from the top to the bottom. And it's going to get worse, not going to get any better. From the top to the bottom, they're starting to unravel. So anyway, guys, thanks for watching Simply Said here on YouTube. Let me know your thoughts. Feel free to comment, like, subscribe, and share. Be alert, be aware, because why? There's too much dust out there. And I'm out.